Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here to just continue on with my tirade on Godzilla. Yeah, so ever since I saw Godzilla's first trailer and then saw the, car commercial, I basically kept on saying how Godzilla is fat. The fact that Godzilla from 1999, basically after everyone was like, "Oh, that movie sucks. Oh, that movie's a piece of crap. Oh, that movie sucks," or "Oh, that movie, it just made Godzilla the bad guy and everything." My theory is just the fact that they took Godzilla, just said, "All right, put him in a bunker. We're gonna feed him for 15 years, and then we're gonna try to do a reboot." So this is what happened. The fact that they gave him plastic surgery and everything, and then made him incredibly fat. So fat it's not even funny. But I guess I can also do the movie review. So the movie itself, it actually was very, very surprising. It sucks that Hal from Malcolm in the Middle, he sadly dies. Yes, I know, that's a spoiler, but for anyone who's like, yeah, Hal from Malcolm in the Middle, or that guy from Breaking Bad, oh yay, this is awesome. Sadly, he basically dies. So if anyone actually was like me, who was like, woo! And enjoying the fact that he was actually in the movie, it's good. He has a good role. He does have a good role in the movie. It's just that it sucks that it really wasn't exactly as good as it could have been. I mean, the fact that he died before he could even share his research and everything with him. Instead, they had to rely on his son. So instead of actually saying, "Oh wait, so this movie involves two people," because that's what you basically get from the trailer. It's the fact that you have this guy who basically you saw that his wife was in a containment cell or something, looking at him, tapping on it, and you also get to see the other guy who you didn't really get to know, the fact that he is related to Hal's character. The crazy part is the fact that this is not a straight up Godzilla, oh my gosh, like the original, like the one in 1999. Instead, this one actually has a few secrets, which I'm not going to share with you guys because the movie's still out, and chances are there's not a lot of people who've seen it. With that said, I would also like to say that this was a very, very good movie. I mean, the movie was actually quite good. It's just Godzilla was fat, and the fact that unlike the previous movie, he wasn't exactly as fast as you would like him to be. Instead, he's basically was kind of slow. Yeah, he was basically kind of slow, but he did have strength though. And if you notice how he actually shoots fire, you actually notice that, well, in Godzilla series, the TV show, you actually will see how he actually would, some of his scales would glow and then fire blast. And this one, they took that into a good idea. They actually said, yeah, we'll take that idea and we'll improve it. The fact that it goes from his tail all the way to his mouth, or the scales that are way up on his upper back. And then you see boom. Which is, I mean, it is a very surprising movie. The fact that they kept the hush hush part, the fact that Godzilla actually fights instead of being the number one target. And also the cool thing in the fact that the guy was like, Godzilla is the equal balance factor. He's the one that stabilizes the scale. Which that's what the TV show did as well. The Godzilla the series. That's what they did for him too. Instead, they kind of got rid of the idea of Godzilla, or basically they know how to press the call that actually will call Godzilla to him, so he can save the world or something, or the fact that he actually has to be excuse me, the guy has to be covered in the fluid or liquid that was surrounded by the eggs to make him actually say, he's my mama, or he's my daddy. Yeah, they didn't really have to do that. And the most impressive part, I know this is a spoiler, but this time he doesn't eat fish. He's not attracted to eating lots of fish. Or at least I think that's kind of what it is. It's just the fact that, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I thought that the mutations, all the mutation stuff, they're actually, you know, the fact that they were like very, very, well, when it comes to the monsters, which you have two monsters, you have a secret monster and then you have Godzilla. Basically, they said, I think it was just for the secret monster, but I'm not sure. The fact that it feeds on radiation, so maybe Godzilla actually eats fish still, or it's the fact that he needs radiation, but I think it was just for the other monster. So, yeah. And the crazy part is that he has a fish tank or a tank of some sort that you get to see. It's not Godzilla, I'm just saying the kid that Hal has. He basically has in his room a tank, which I really wasn't paying attention of the tank. But I think actually the tank said MOTH. It could actually have said Mothra. He could have actually got radiated and Mothra's out there, meaning that will be a nice hit for the next movie if they plan to continue on. And if not, if it's just a fish tank, well, okay, it's just a fish tank. But I'm just saying, I am just saying that is exactly what I figure on it. I mean, that's all I just figure. But I don't know. Right now, that's all I can tell you. But the movie, if I say go watch it or chuck rocks, I would say go right ahead and watch it. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a movie at all. It's very, very cool. So, with that said, I mean, if you like Godzilla, go watch it. If you don't want to watch Godzilla at all, you don't have to watch Godzilla at all. I mean, it's easy to just say that. So, yeah. I mean, that's all. It's kind of funny though. I still enjoy, even though technically after watching the movie, the whole idea of making fun of him, saying, "Oh, he's so dang fat. He's so fat. He couldn't finish up a car. Instead of the car, yeah, instead of finish eating cars, he actually choked up the car because he was so fat that he couldn't finish it." Okay, the other crazy idea is just the fact that in the movie, you don't even get to see Godzilla eating something. Yeah, that's one thing that you don't get to see, is Godzilla wasn't eating anything. Chances are Godzilla actually ate at his lair or something, or basically he was like down, deep down in his whatever, which no one really would know. No one actually does know exactly how he lived, you know? Oh, wow. Yeah, but you don't know exactly how he lives. I'm basically taking from what happened in Godzilla the series, the fact that he found a crevice to live under, a underwater cave, and that's where he sleeps. Chances are this is what happened with this Godzilla here, except he needs a bigger place because he's so fat. Yeah, but you don't get to see Godzilla feeding at all. So chances are Godzilla fed before he came up there and said, "You're on my turf," or "You don't supposed to be here. I'm gonna have to kill you." So yeah, it's just interesting how it goes. So, as for anything else, well, I would just say that while after watching the movie, before I was just making fun of him, saying how fat he is, how wide he is. He freaking choked up a car, like in the Family Guy, where the episode where in the fat in the fat club, there's one guy who actually coughed up a full chicken that was still alive and stuff. So yeah. And also, well, just to finish it off, it's just the fact that now I'm like, he's fat, but you can actually honor him because he showed that he actually is worth not being made fun of. I mean, it's kind of like Notorious B.I.G. The fact that he is very, very intimidating and fat, but you don't really focus on the fat. You focus on the fact that he's intimidating. Yeah, it's still funny, even though, yeah, this is a spoiler, but it's kind of funny that at the end, they basically have Godzilla, our savior. That was funny as hell. And basically, he had to take a quick nap, but as soon as he got up, what I really wanted was just hearing P. Diddy's song yet again. I mean, seriously. That was just too good of a song to pass up, but sadly, they can't do it because guess who has it? X-Men Days of Future Past actually has the remix of that song, so it'll be kind of like, yeah, hearing something that you're already about to hear, or it's kind of like what happened in, not Family Guy, in Adventure Time, the fact that Space Lumpy Princess had a song that she was going to sing, but sadly the stupid girl team or whatever, the girl crew, whatever you want to call them, they actually sung it, and then LSP was like, that's my song though. I was going to sing that song. It's kind of like exactly what's going to happen there. But hey, there's many people who actually do it. Use songs that they don't really use in the actual movie or TV series, which you're like, but you just played that other song. How come you played the other song? And it's cool and all, yeah, it's cool and all the fact that you're like, oh, we gotta be popular. We gotta use this popular song that's on the radio right now. But if you're not gonna use it, don't use it. I mean, seriously. Only use the song if it's gonna actually show up in the TV series. Other than that, don't use the song. I mean, you're just promising something that it seems like to me that when you do it, it's like you're promising something. Kind of like when your friend comes to your house and say, "Hey, check out my new car. Sweet, isn't it?" You would figure that as soon as your friend come there with his brand new car, he actually say, "Come hop in, take a ride." Not, "Just wanted to show you. See you later." Yeah, if he's really your friend, he actually would say, "Come on, man, take a ride with me." Not, yeah. So that's about it. Thank you for listening and have a good day. I'm out.